LOL, Series Lee's here, back for some more of a new series called No Man's Sky Shipyards, and we're going to spend that building corvettes. It's the new thing with the Voyagers update, and I really like doing it. We're going to do some showcasing of some stuff I've built on my main save, but first and, foremost on this save, this is my old freeways to the star save, and I have gone and changed the difficulty back from the normal that we set it to once again to free crafting and free purchases. That's the only two things I have edited here, and that will let you have access to all the Corvette parts in unlimited quantity, and that's super important for creative building. So if we want to build these ships in our main save, we'll have to go get all the parts you see us using and in the quantities that you see us using them in. But if you want to practice, you want to see what you can build, this is the way to do it, and that's the save we're going to be doing it on. So let's get started. And we are definitely, because it hasn't been fixed yet, we are going to be using we're going to put quotation marks, air quotes around this, we're going to be using a building glitch. It's sort of just a very specific build order that we need to follow, and then we're going to have access to be able to do something that I'll showcase for you. So let's create a new Corvette. And before we go anywhere, we're going to go over the process of a basic Corvette before we get into crazy build order glitchery. What do we need? Top right corner, we need 4 things to have a Corvette, and we're going to need to do all 4 of those things in order to pull this glitch off anyway, so let's go over them. We need landing gear. Let's hit the build menu and pick a landing gear. It doesn't matter which one we build. This is a basic one that everyone sort of starts with. We'll go with that. It's my least favorite. We're definitely going to be building some of these probably today. Ooh, maybe these. We'll see. We need a habitation module, and we're going to use small modules, the 1x1s. We're going to build several of these. We're going to build a shape like a cross right in the middle, and we're going to put one on top. And that should do us. We're going to do the other parts we need now. A landing bay, a cockpit, a reactor, a weapon, and a thruster. Now we have a ship. You can see I don't have any red things top right corner. I have stats of a ship. So now that we're done here, we're going to back out of this. We're going to hit finalize current design. We're going to see our ship. We're going to compare. Another reason I chose this save, I only have 2 ships, so I can add a lot to my collection without having to swap any out. Add to that collection. So now we have a finished ship. We could fly this as is if we want, but what we're going to do is go between these 2 rooms that we added, and we have one above us. We're going to put a staircase in here. So we'll open our build menu in here, go to this tab there, internal stairway. I don't think you need to rotate it. You can just place it anywhere between those 2 rooms and then leave, and then you're done. That's it. That's basically the whole glitch. There's one more step, and that is to go back here and do something sort of interestingly specific that it won't work if you don't do. So we're going to go, and we can delete all the stuff we don't want. We're not going to have a cockpit there later anyway, so that can go. Our engine and gun, and that can go. I'm also going to delete, this room here. Yeah, sure, and the landing bay, we don't need that anymore. And I am going to pick up this room and move it. So the move button, bottom left there, it's the left button on your mouse if you're using a keyboard. While it's being moved, I see in the middle now it says rotate, and it actually let me rotate it. So I'm going to place it right back down there, and then I'm going to go pick the same module again, and you can see it's letting me merge the rotated version with the version I've placed down. So we're going to put one there and one there. Actually, you know what we're not going to do? We're not going to put one here. Let's, I don't know which one got put down. So we're going to delete both of those. That shouldn't affect our bug. We've got this still done. If it does, we've got this one to work from. We're going to build a regular Titan class module the way it normally goes. Okay, so I'm going to showcase what the issue here is. I'm going to build 2 of these things, and this right here is pretty easy to see, the back and front. You can see a skinny end at the front Actually, I think normally, these rooms are backwards. And I cannot rotate this around except to go on the other side. If I press the E button and rotate it, the big end goes to the front. There's no way for me to place one here and rotate this around to go that way and snap it. Right now it'll snap only to ones on this side. But because I've put two rooms over here, if I want to copy this piece on this side, I can put one there and rotate it now. Like that. Isn't that special? So we are definitely going to start with this as our base for every build. Oh yeah, I can't snap that one in now. So what we got to do is oops, you can go there, and you can go there, and you can go there. We're building a nice Borg cube, and actually, you know what? I have considered that. Okay, so those are in. Now, we have one on this side and one on this side. If we need to do any of that reverse snappery stuff, we can. We have these as our base. So I can't save this because I don't have a cockpit, I don't have an engine. We're going to keep working from here. And I think the thing that I want to build today is a ring, a disc. I want to build a disc starship. I haven't seen one of them yet. I'm sure people have built it. I'm sure I'm not the first, but that's what I want to do today. So I'm really glad that we have a 1x1 because we can do sort of like a pixel art circle. And I think the best way to do that is going to be to have, would it be 3 back or 2 back? So let's erase that and that. This is all going to be red because it's not connected to our main body. That's fine. We're not ready to save yet anyway. Oh, that's up. I don't want those up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. We don't want the 4th, but we need it to snap that one there. And ditto for that. Oh, it's somehow connected and now the middle isn't. That's neat. All right, X, X. Delete those two. And delete that. There we go. That is a pixel art circle. 7x7. We could go big. We have a lot of room, but I don't want a huge wide starship. I think this is plenty wide. Tons of room. Now the issue with a starship like this is I can't walk from here to there. There's no connection. So what we're going to have to do is use a thickened circle. So I think what we're going to do here is use, let's go to ambassadors. I really like the ambassador interiors. In fact, I'm going to delete that one too and snap one of these on there. You have the basic same, whoops, same shape. Whoops. Why do I keep copying? What button am I pressing to copy? There we go. Delete you and you. Okay. So it's not a circle anymore. It's more of a square with the corners cut off, but we'll round it off later. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, you know what we have not done is replaced all of these 1x1s with ambassadors so they match the others. Let's do that. Those are halves. We want walkways. There we go. We don't need the stuff in the middle anymore. It won't be there in the end, but we're going to keep it because it's got our scaffold for any glitches we need to do. Okay, so this is our basic ship. I think what I want to do is we're going to put an ambassador landing bay. Okay, these are rotated around, so I need to flip on the back middle. Yeah, okay, so let's see if my big plan is going to work at all here. We're going to use these pieces. I'm going to rotate it like that. And flip. Yeah, that's okay. Let's go over to the side here and rotate. Sure. And flip. And rotate, I guess. Same at the front. Flip. Come on, snap. No, not up there. There, yeah, you got it. All right, and flip. Why won't you guys snap there? There we go. That's those pieces in, but what I'm thinking is we might also be able to round the interior edges if we do something like that and that. Yeah, that should work okay. In the corners, we're going to put the Speedbird dome section. Something like that. Okay, and for the cockpit, the most rounded one that I can think of is the Ambassador cockpit. I'm not generally a fan of how it looks in ship designs, but it might fit in this one. Oh, okay, these are all backwards, that's right. And there is no rotate. So what we're going to need to do is build off of there, all snapped in. Okay, well I can snap. I could have just gone off of here, apparently. There we go. Now we can put a cockpit on the front by rotating it. Or it'll just snap to the room that is there. Okay. We are going to have to get rid of that room. And because these rooms rotate, if we look at the ghost here, we can see there's no entrance to that cockpit. So I'm going to pick it up and rotate it. And now I can see a door to the cockpit in there. We're going to, yeah, I can see it in the ghost image now. We could test it out by going inside, but we shouldn't hopefully need to. Okay, so that's sort of the basic design we're going to do. I'm thinking, no, those are flush with the bottom of those pieces. It would be nice if we could round this off a bit. And you know, maybe we could do some extra glitchery here. But I sort of just want to get this flying for now. So, in here, in this gap, we are going to put some engines. And I think these ones should fit very nicely. They should fit very nicely. Oh, we have to flip them. There we go. And rotate. Oh, we're going to have to do the same thing. Okay, because all the rooms were backwards because of how we messed it up at the beginning. We should have built our circle first with all our rooms forward and then done our glitch in the middle to make the scaffolding. Would have made our life a little bit easier. Okay, back to our engine here. Yeah, that's basically exactly where I wanted it. It would also work here, interestingly enough. But no, that'll do. This side should already work. No? No, it doesn't. Okay, same deal. Copy apart. Rotate. There we go. Nice and round. Yeah, that landing gear, not as out there as I would like. It is rounded, right? But it's rounded there. So is there anything we can do about that? Probably only by putting something on top. So yeah, we might do that. Okay, we did not put any of our cowlings here on the inside. If you can't get it to snap where you want it, and it should snap there, try getting a different angle and rotating it a bit. There we go. There we go. I can delete that and that. Shouldn't need those two. We've scaffolded in every direction now. Is there anything else I want? You know what we might do is... Can I not scaffold this up here? Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's actually check that that's fine. Yeah, we can make more scaffold off of that one piece. So we've got one in the middle now. Now we can see a nice ring shape. It's a thick boy. It's a very thick ring. So what I think we should do is maybe do some rounding off on the top layer. So how are we going to do that? Almost what I'm thinking of. But maybe what we want to do is use our other glitch and shift some things a little bit. So I'm going to grab a ducting outlet and I'm going to put that on top. I'm going to pick up this room and I'm going to snap it to the back of that thing. So I have now moved this room a half room forward. Is that good enough, or do I also want to go a half step sideways? Because we can do that too. Oh, we also went up. That's right, we went half up. I didn't want to go up. Okay, I'm gonna pick up that room. Put you there. I'm gonna put you on the front. Oh, yeah, we're always gonna have to go up a half step. If we want to go forward or back, we have to use the other piece. This is for up and down half steps. We'll get into that if we need to, but this is where I want it. So the other piece we need is this, the rock hopper module. We need to find the side that it will snap to offset on the corner. All right, then we can move our room. And now this room is offset by half. All right, let's try that again. Yeah, I'm not too keen on that gap. And if we do our other shifting offset to make this look nice and have all these merged together, we won't be able to walk through these rooms, making all of the interior pointless to have been put in like we did. So I don't know that we're gonna do that, but maybe putting a second ring on top would look okay. You know, not too bad actually. Come on, there we go. Copy that. Oh, flip. Oh, no, we need this first. And on the inside. Come on, I know you fit there. Yeah, that could be worse. I sort of like it. Flip, rotate, get in there. And, I might need a room up here to do this. No, it doesn't look like I do. I could snap this to that, but just in case, I'm going to copy this room. Copy this piece. Yeah, like that. Maybe not. Let's put that room back in. No. Right there. Nope. I'm going to copy this. That could be worse. But I sort of want it to match on each side, right? So that it's the same. So if we want to do that, we would have to go, let's see, what does the profile of this look like? It's okay. If we put, oh no. Ambassador Hab, or, yeah, that was a Hab. No, that's right. No. Yeah, can I rotate that? No. Okay, the Hab's back in. If we put, not X, Z, thank you. If we put a rounded window in here, it's gonna be pretty weird looking. Especially considering that's the back of the room. But we can probably see out. Yeah. Okay. We've got our two engines. We don't have a core. Maybe that's what we can do with this back section here. Or even better, can I just snap it in right now, reversed? I could snap it in there, but I can't reverse it, so I'm going to put these back down. And now I should be able to, in theory. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the way I wanted it to go, though. Okay. And then you can't rotate that, so we'll do the same at the back. Yeah, that rotates like that. So that's our cores, our engines. We need a weapon system. I'm going to get this second layer figured out probably between episodes, but I do want to take this for a flight. So what I'm going to do is leave one of these two. Can I already do that? No, I can't. Leave one of those two modules. Oh, I can't get those half stepped out, can I? Let's try. Let's try to half step these out. It's the other side on that one, huh? There we go. I can't do the merge a half step. That's interesting to learn. But there's no half moving the merged rooms. Okay. Well, you know what? All of these are currently connected somehow. I don't know how. I don't see the connection. But in theory, this is a flyable ship except for landing gear and weapons. So let's put those on and take this thing just for a quick test flight. Yeah, I did say I like these. Hard to see where I'm putting these. That would be maybe if I look from here. Yeah, that's a lot easier. It's ghosted through the middle. Should just need 2 for symmetry's sake. I suppose I could put one under this hab here. No, I can't put one under there. That's interesting. I could put one under there, and I think I will. That might look neat. But not under there? Whatever. Whatever. Okay, let's put the photon cannon. Doesn't matter what we're putting. Well, it would be shooting through the cockpit, and it'll be shooting backwards. We'll just put it there for now. We're going to apply those edits. Let's go take our first tour of the inside of this ship and see if it works at all. Yeah, we have hallways. Oh, yeah, see, there's a problem. Let's check out on the other side. That is the problem with these double rotated rooms. Okay, so our middle room in both sections needs to be rotated, or all of our habitation rooms do. And realistically, that's the better option, because they should all be forwards. So this room, oh, we have 2. Okay, so we just have to, I'm just going to do it on one side, and actually delete both, and I'm going to pick the, because I don't think we replaced that with the ambassador. Yeah, I see the walkways there, so this one over here, is that doubled up? Yeah, you can sort of see it glitching as you, yeah. So we won't be able to walk through that way, we can walk through that way. Let's go take this for a flight. Oh, that's interesting, my landing bay didn't come down. Why didn't it come down? Let's try this again. Modify it. We're gonna need to make a change. Let's change the color. There. Apply edits. There we go. Just a bit of a glitch. Not my favorite ship to navigate, but we did it again with the middle room here. Okay, one more time. Not my least favorite ship to navigate. We will showcase that off at some point. I have a terrible to navigate ship that I am super happy with, and it might even become my main ship. Okay. So we got to get in behind this stuff. Yeah, that room there. I'm just going to delete it. I'm going to put in an ambassador class walkway. Oh, I can snap it. I can rotate it. I can't see it anymore. I bet we can't get into the landing at the actual room anymore. Is this going to be a problem? Are we having problems here, sir? We'll try. It's not that long a walk. Oh, good, we can get in. Yay. Oh, that's right. I'm going to get out. I am going to delete that scaffolding. We have that room on that side. The whole reason that we can't walk down that corridor. We've got one room that is doubled up that if we ever need to, while I'm still editing this baby, that we can go off of. All right, modify, delete, 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 delete. All of you guys, thank you. We are going to need to add something or change something. So again, I'll just change the color of that to metallic, and now we can apply our edits. Removing rooms doesn't let you do an apply edit. I don't know why. Yeah, I think 2-layer stick might be a bit thick. I want to see what it looks like all just as a single ring first. And I think, want to replace that middle one with a hab. If we go into the sun a bit, we could just rotate the sun when we take a screenshot, but this is easy too. And we take a screenshot and we go up above. If you stay nice and close to your ship to get, see how as we move away, the sun gets darker on it, the reflection is not as bright. So get nice and close. Go into your options for screenshot, and turn your field of view up. So it'll zoom out without removing that light. So yeah, not too shabby. That's pretty much what I was going for and hoping it would look like. I'm not too happy with the roof and the rounded corners, especially, or the sharp corners, especially from angles like this. But the only way I know to fix that would be a lot of glitching. That would mean we couldn't use the internal hallways. Oh, something else I want to check out. Let's get out of our seat while we are in it. I'm going to make a hotkey for that. There we go. So I can just one button press and hop out of my seat at any time. Let's see, how did those windows work? Oh yeah, they work. I like that. I like that a lot. That actually makes me feel a little bit better about the sharp corners. Cool. All right, well, we've gone a little bit over time. I was planning on doing a half hour for these videos, but I'm thinking, the more I think about it, I think we should just go for however long it takes to get a good result. That did not open all the way. I don't think we can get back in if we go out there. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, we can. I know a way to do it. Let's go up above our ship. Pretty cool. Yeah, if we want to get back in and we can't through the door, just call in your ship. In fact, you get in right away. Watch this. We're already seated. Absolutely the best way to end a spacewalk. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. I think next time we're going to do a little bit of a build tour of the ship I was talking about. But that's it for this time, and until next time, have a good time.